Hey guys, it's Shannon. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody who has messaged me saying happy birthday. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Because my birthday's in 2 days, if you didn't know. Yeah, my birthday's in 2 days, and I'm turning 16, and I'm so pumped and excited. But this video, so thank you. This video I want to talk about something that's happened and why I haven't been making videos. The reason I haven't been making videos is because something tragic happened. I ended up in the emergency room the other day, and I actually, where is it? I don't know what it is. But, I got a bear from the emergency room. I don't know where it is though. But, I got rushed to the emergency room, and I was in there all night long. That was fun, and considering I was scared to death of emergency rooms, I was scared to death of hospitals in general. They just creep me out, and I see things, and it's a bad situation all around. But, yeah, so I was in the emergency room, and I was in, like, a wheelchair, and I am bad, and I have no coordination or whatever. I ran into some woman in my wheelchair, ran into a wall in my wheelchair, and I ran into the bathroom door. Yeah, that was the entertainment of the waiting room. But, so finally, I got to go into a room, and I sat there, and I was cuddling with that bear, and I was watching Cars, because I was in the, children's wing of the hospital. I got a bear, and I had to watch Cars, and I'm laying in there, and then they did a bunch of tests on me, and they did blood work. I don't have the bruise anymore, but I had a bruise right here. It was pretty big, actually. They did a ton of blood work on me, and did a bunch of tests, and I'm sitting there shaking. I'm scared to death, shaking. And I was diagnosed with anemia and internal bleeding. I wasn't sure what it was, so when I got home, I researched I knew what internal bleeding was, clearly, but, like, the anemia, I wasn't sure what it was. And I looked up online, and it's not that big of a deal. It's why I'm sick all the time, because I don't eat meat, and I have a low red blood cell count, and I have low blood plates, which is why I'm sick all the time. And the internal bleeding was caused by me going into remission. A couple weeks ago I went into remission. I stopped eating again. And one of my friends caught on to it and noticed that I had stopped eating. I went to her house, and every time that they'd ask if I want something to eat, I would say, no, I'm not hungry, and that she noticed that I was losing weight. And she said something, we talked about it, and I'm really bad at peer pressure. I can't take somebody, like, interrogating me. You're interrogating me, I'm going to end up telling you the truth. Like, I just can't do it. So finally I told her that I hadn't been eating again, and that I hadn't even noticed until then. And she told me I needed help, and I didn't want to go to a rehab again. It's the last thing I wanted, because I was tired of hospitals, and I was tired of needing help, and I was tired, and I just didn't want to go through it again, and I just wanted to be able to sit home and relax and watch TV and just relax. And I was just tired of talking to people. I was tired of talking to complete strangers about what I was doing to my body and how I was, like, slowly killing myself inside. I was just tired of it, and I just wanted to be left alone. So what I did was the next day I went to school, and my friend of mine, she had told the office at my school that I hadn't been eating. So I was called down to the office, and they talked to me, and they made me they forced me to eat, and they were afraid that I was going to go into the bathroom and throw it up. So I had to sit in the office for a couple of hours to the end of the day to make sure that I wasn't going to go in the bathroom and throw it up. So after that, because I had lost a ton of weight, and this was a couple weeks ago, so I've gained some weight back because I've been eating again. But now I'm pretty much being watched to make sure that I keep eating. And the scary thing about remission is that when you go through remission, depending on who you are, remission, some people say you don't lose weight as fast, and some people say that you lose it twice as fast. And me personally, I lose it twice as fast. And when I go through remission, I don't even notice that I haven't been eating. I don't notice anything. It just happens. And it's terrible. And it kills you inside, and it makes you go through depression, and it makes you that's why I'm kind of like fidgeting with my hair and like not looking at the camera as much. I'm kind of like, yeah. But it makes you kind of lose how you connect with people, and it kind of just changes how you are and who you are, and remission isn't something that you want at all. And I have good news though. Lately I've been losing weight, but I've been doing it the healthy way. This is the first time that personally I have tried to lose weight without just stopping eating. It's the first time I've ever lost weight the healthy way. And personally, I'm proud of myself, which doesn't happen very often. I have a very low self-esteem and very low self-confidence. But lately, I'm so proud of myself because I've been watching what I've been eating. I downloaded this thing on my iPod because I have the iPod Touch. I downloaded this thing, and every time you eat, you log it in, and then every time you exercise, you log that in, and you put in how much weight you want to lose a week, and then it'll help you lose weight. So I did that, and I've been doing it for a while, like a week and a half, something like that. And I've been going outside because I have a basketball hoop outside. I've got my own little basketball court, and I've been playing basketball. And because I live in a really small town, I don't have a block. I have like a triangle, so I've been running around the triangle. It's a couple miles, and I've been running and walking that, and I've been very active. I raked my entire lawn, and I have a huge lawn. Like, I have a huge yard and a pretty big house, and I've been losing a ton of weight. My rib cage. If you watch my other videos, it's quite a bit bigger than this. But yeah, I've been losing weight the healthy way. I've been watching what I eat. I've been eating a ton of salad. I've been drinking a ton of water. I've got 2 water bottles right there. Yeah. So I'm getting healthier, and I thank all of you because lately I've been getting, honestly, I woke up this morning, went to school, I got home about an hour ago, I went on Facebook, and I had, no joke, I had, hold on, let me look. $32 friend requests overnight because of you guys, and you are so supportive, and I've been getting the best emails and inbox messages on YouTube and on Facebook, and it makes me feel so happy that like I've made a difference, and it makes me feel so great inside, and that I made a difference. And I also want to say that I'm sorry to all the people that I haven't responded to. I get so many messages that I don't have, like, time enough to sit here and respond to all of you. It would just take so long. But I do, and I promise you this, I do read every single message that I get. I just don't have time to respond to them. I still have all of them, and eventually when I have a day just to sit down, because my vacation's coming up, when I have a day that I can just sit down and respond to all of them, I will. But at the moment, I just don't have time to respond to all of them. But I do read them, and I thank all of you because you guys have all been so supportive, and it's great, and I love it, and it's great, and I love reading your messages, and I sit there and I think about how just a couple months ago, like say 6 months ago, I was just sitting here and I was kind of begging for somebody to boost me up and make me feel good about myself and make me think that I am wanted. And now all I have to do is go onto YouTube and read my messages, and I feel wanted, and I feel like there's a use for me now, and I feel like I'm needed, and that there's little girls out there and little boys out there and teenage girls and teenage boys and adult girls and adult boys that I personally, a little girl from Maine, Baldwin, Maine, has made a difference in your guys' life, and I've changed things, and it just makes me feel so great. So one thing I wanted to ask you to do, if you personally have ever gone through something, or if you personally have ever dealt with something, or if you personally know a lot about something, just make a video or a blog or something and put it up on a website so that people can read it, and try to make a difference. Because I personally thought that when I uploaded these videos, nobody was gonna watch them. Because I've had YouTube videos before, and I got like 4 or 5 views on them, and I never thought that I would actually make a difference and have people watch my videos, and now my first video I ever uploaded has 25,000 views on it, and it's just amazing to think. And if you were to change somebody's life, I guarantee you'd be sitting there thinking the same thing, that it's amazing that you've changed somebody's life. But I want to say thank you to everybody, and I'm sorry for the messages I haven't responded to. I will get that to them eventually. Thank you so much for everything. It's amazing to know that I'm loved by strangers, and that strangers are going to be there for me faster than some of my friends. And it's just amazing, and thank you so much. And I honestly love you all. I love y'all more than anything. And it's just great. And I love you all. And thank you again.